Okay, we're now being joined by Phil Davis.
Howdy, howdy. I guess I can take this off.
We'll start with Steve Jewin. Your line is live.
Thank you, Phil, and congratulations on getting that long-awaited rematch that you've wanted with Vadim Nemkov. How satisfying is it to finally have the date and the time to get that rematch and get that win in your column?
If I didn't know any better, it sounds like you just read the post I made on Instagram. But let's just say you didn't. It feels very good. It feels very good. Vadim has only his stock has only gone up since we fought. He obviously defeated the champion and he won an impressive fashion. And speaking of stocks, let's talk about GameStop. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do it. But he's a good fighter, and now a lot more people know it, and they look forward to this fight a lot more. And it's going to be it's definitely going to be one to remember.
How many things have you had to tweak from that first experience that are going to play into this rematch to give you the win?
How many things do I need to tweak? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I thought you said tweet. I was like, I'm not big on Twitter anymore, but a lot of the positions I did win, I definitely need to tweak those. And a lot of the positions I didn't win as well. Normally I just concentrate on the areas where I didn't win and correct those, but I really want to drill in a lot of the areas where I did really well against him. He's a very, you saw him against the champion. I don't think he did land a head kick, but he's a proficient, really good kicker. He's a really good kicker. And preparing for that fight, we drilled a lot of kicks and stopping his kicks, just making sure we had good counters on deck, ready to go. And that's going to be one of the things I make sure I'm ready for. His high kick, I think he just kind of caught the champion Brian Bader out of position, but either way, got to prepare for that too.
Danny Segura.
Phil, you kind of just mentioned it there, but what do you think are the differences here entering this fight? You just said that his stock rose. Did you see Vadim as someone that was going to become champion? Do you think he was on his trajectory to become champ?
Listen, I've already been through this. I'm not going to talk about GameStop, okay? Don't make me talk about tendies or stonks. Now, go ahead. Say that again.
Did you think he was going to go on and become champion, Vadim Nemkov?
I honestly did, because I fought both of them, and I can kind of see where one has holes and the other has strengths and weaknesses, and kind of play them out in my head who will win. But I did not expect it to go down like that. That is for sure. That was a complete surprise. But I did have him win the fight. Styles make matchups, man, and he is a good, fun style. And, that's what I look forward to. Go ahead, though.
For sure. No. Did you have anything else to say? Sorry to cut you off there.
No.
And on your same bracket, we have a super interesting fight between Anthony Johnson and Joel Romero. So obviously, if you are victorious against Vadim Nemkov, you'll be facing the winner. What are your thoughts on that fight? It seems a lot of fans are excited for it. And also, any prediction on that matchup?
Not really. I haven't even gotten that far. Vadim winning the Nemkov fight is as far as I've gotten. Anything beyond that, cool. I'm winning my first belt. There's another belt if you win the tournament. Cool. I'll be happy then too. The first belt's the one that matters. But since you asked, I honestly think it's probably that's a 50-50 toss-up, man. That's a 50-50 toss-up over who lands first. Who's gonna land first? I don't know. You tell me. Who's gonna land first? That's a tough one.
All right, we'll move on to Darnell Preval.
Hey Phil, how you doing? Is this the Phil Davis revenge tour? Because you got a couple guys in there that you suffered some defeats to. You're looking at that belt to your left. Does that motivate you?
Say it one more time, just a little bit louder.
Is this the Phil Davis revenge tour? Since you have a couple guys that have defeated you in the past.
If you want to put it out there, I wouldn't. I'm not going to deny it, but yeah. Definitely. There's definitely. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess 4 rematches potentially. Yeah, no, definitely. This is. I mean, I never look at it as such, but why not?
Steven Morocco.
Hey, Phil, I kind of wanted to follow up on that last question. The rematch, the potential rematch with Anthony Johnson seems pretty significant to me. When you fought him in the UFC, that was a title eliminator. You talked a whole bunch of smack at John Jones that week. Very iconic pre-fight interview, and that one didn't go your way. Mm-hmm. What do you think about fighting Anthony now, potentially fighting Anthony now? What kind of fight that would be, and what that would mean to avenge that?
It's always good to get one back. It's always good to get one back. That in of itself makes it a special fight for me. But the first fight, I mean, I want to say that's where I stopped being as green and started being a little bit more of a veteran fighter. Right around then. So, I'm definitely looking forward to getting back in the ring or cage with him. And I have no idea how he's matured over the years as a fighter. So, I'm interested to see how that goes.
Thanks.
All right, we'll take 2 more questions. Jay Anderson, followed by Donna Corby.
Hey, thanks very much, Phil. So about GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not serious on that. What I did want to ask you though, I mean, you actually won the last light heavyweight Grand Prix in 2015, albeit the one night variety. But does that give you a confidence boost going into this?
Different format, very different fighters. I don't draw confidence from things like that. I don't have any superstitions, that I would say, I haven't lost a Mohican or anything like that. I only gain confidence by doing the work in the gym and knowing how much hard work I've put in through this pandemic and over the years, improving on any blind spots I have and looking for new ones. But now about GameStop, if that's what you're asking, somebody got to go to jail. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Or put them in the ring. That's all I'm going to say. Put them in the ring or put them in jail.
Donna Corby.
Phil, I actually did want to ask you about GameStop. I lost quite a bit on AMC myself, so I know I'm down big. Are you up big from the GameStop and AMC thing, or are you mad at Robinhood because you, in fact, lost almost as much as I did?
Well, I should be up a lot more. I will tell you that they got to go to jail. Okay? These turkeys, they owe me money, and I would love to see one of those cats, who Melvin Capital Cats, whoever they are, whoever it is. Or maybe it's the Vladimir guy from Robinhood. Whoever it is, put them in that ring with me. Put me in the ring with them. Whatever. But I came out all right, but not as all right as I should have been.
Maybe on one of those Dave Portnoy Rough and Rowdy shows, you could fight your man.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, with that, we'll wrap it up. Thank you, Phil. We will be joined here shortly by Yoel Romero.